Now, it is becoming increasingly popular for young people online to use sign language in videos while singing and dancing.
But there are concerns that many are getting it wrong. We are not getting it wrong this morning, as you will see. In 2022, for example, singer Ollie Murs said he wanted to learn how to sign for his deaf fans.
You leave me now. I think I die of a broken heart. I think I die of a broken heart tonight. 'Cause baby, your face a work of art. Oh, I think I die of a broken heart.
Now, people seeing that were quick to point out that he wasn't using British Sign Language, which is recognised as an official language, but rather using Makaton, which is a method used to help people with learning or communication difficulties.
Well, Murs later posted an apology, saying he'd learned something very important about the difference between the two, and he said he was sorry to anyone that was offended, but that it had come from a good place. Well, we can speak now to Clarke, who's captain of the England Deaf men's football team. And he says he sees mix-ups like that online often. And alongside him, Lindsay from the charity Signature, who promote and teach BSL. Morning to both of you. Jamie, thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you.
Give us an idea of the kind of mix-ups that you see online around different kinds of sign language.
What I've noticed is people using the wrong signs. It just makes you feel a little bit, well, we want to get people to get it right. I want them to use the right British Sign Language. So, for example, you might see lots of choirs who are signing and singing, but they're using the wrong signs. And it's giving the wrong message to people who watch it. You know, millions of people might be watching what they're signing. They're trying to learn from that sign, but it's the wrong sign. We just need to work hard, really, to get people to sign it correctly.
And is this generally confusion between Makaton and BSL? Is that what's happening?
Well, like you've already said in the clip about Ollie Murs, you know, I've met him on a couple of occasions and he's a lovely bloke. But what he signed was incorrect. It's not fair for the people who are genuine BSL users. We want people to use the right signs. You know, I'm more than happy to teach Ollie Murs the right signs if he wants to learn them.
Lindsay, I suppose, well, we're talking about Ollie Murs. In a way, what happened was, it's an honest mistake, isn't it? He was trying to do the right thing, and as a result of what happens, I'm sure lots more people have wised up about how to do things correctly. So it's probably ended up in a good place.
His intention was there. He came into this with the right intent, but we are very keen to make sure that anybody that learns British Sign Language uses either an authentic influencer who are a first language BSL user or recognised teachers. And we have 400 locations around the country where you can go and learn British Sign Language as the language that it is, rather than just picking it up for a bit of fun on video.
And is it a common mistake you're finding, that people think they're learning deaf language and actually they're learning something else?
It is when people go online and start to look around some of the social media platforms, yes. Jamie will be able to understand that more than I can.
And that's one of the problems with social media. People use it so much. People use it to learn British Sign Language, but we want to make it clear that it's not always the right sign language. You know, I've posted some videos myself on social media, and people have enjoyed watching them. What we tend to do is we put subtitles in as well, so people know what's being signed. You know, people are enjoying, you know, watching my content, you know, when I create the reels. And I do like to, you know, I enjoy creating those reels, and hopefully people do enjoy watching them.
Is there a sense that there's almost a bit of virtual signalling with this online, and people aren't showing British Sign Language the kind of respect and dignity that it is due?
That's a good question, actually. What I've noticed is that they're posting things for their own gain, for attention. You know, and not using... We want to use the right people to sign the right way. It's quite a difficult one to answer that. Sorry.
Lindsay, what do you think?
Absolutely. I think that's one of the reasons we formed the collaboration to do the Resign project that we've just recently done, to encourage people to follow accurate signing with the dancing, a bit of fun, because TikTok is there for fun and you can learn from it. But we really want to raise the profile of the fake signs versus what would be valuable.
So help our audience this morning, if they wanted to go somewhere where they know, they can learn something, but, just a first step,
Yep.
a first thing to look at. Where should they be going?
I'd always say go to Signature Deaf. Signature Deaf TikTok.
Yes, exactly what Lindsay's saying. We want people to learn the accurate signs. If you're a little unsure if they are accurate, ask a deaf person, somebody who's knowledgeable in BSL, in their native language, and, do it that way. We want people to learn BSL, but we want them to get it right.
Can I just ask on a slightly different note, Jamie? You're the captain of the England deaf football team. Enjoying the Olympics? Question one. And when are you next playing in a competition?
We do have Deaf Olympics coming up next year, November of next year. That's in Japan, in Tokyo. It's an exciting time for us coming up. And in terms of one of the managers, so we've got a year to prep for that. And I'm fingers crossed we get gold.
Oh, yes, we all agree with that. Absolutely. Lovely to see you both this morning. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Jamie.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.